Got it running so I can keep an eye on the gas gauge.
Looks like they took my friend. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in a low die up in. Man from the magazine said I was on my way. Somewhere I lost connection. I ran out of songs to play. I came into town a one night stand. Looks like my plans fell through. Oh Lord, stuck in a low die up.
Okay, we're back to the ranch. Yes, we had a ton of snow down here, but we were not here. We went, no cattle to feed, nothing pressing. We went and stayed in Oklahoma City where we're close family and friends. Stayed away. It actually snowed a foot here, just over a foot. Got some really good pictures and some friends all sent us stuff. But yeah, we just turned the water off out at the road and made sure everything was the way we want to leave it in the house, and all the the cupboards open and all that. And away we went to Oklahoma City. We got down there last Wednesday, before the snow came in, and it's Monday afternoon now, late Monday afternoon, and we just pulled up. So we're going to get out a little bit and see how everything looks. There's still a considerable amount of snow. It's 45 degrees, 44 degrees outside. There's still a considerable amount of snow around.
Together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take
coming up on the pond. Froze over pretty good. It's 22 degrees outside. About the same amount of water that it's had in it. About 2 more feet would be just right. Would be right, just perfect, I think. Maybe not quite that much. Looks good though. We've driven all around it and it's just doing what it's supposed to do, but it's froze up pretty tight right now. I've got someone coming today actually to give me a price on taking this tree out. That tree obviously was not always there, but it's big. That tree, Fire Girl and I both together could not reach around that tree. It's really a massive tree. So whatever we do, even if we just tear it down, we gotta get this tree out. I can't cut this down. It's big. It's right, and it's just that close. It's literally 1.5 feet from the barn, and there's a fence post. That gives you an idea. That's a 6-inch round fence post, and that's the tree. That gives you an idea maybe how big it is. It's, I don't know, it's 4.5, 5 feet across it, I think. So these are horse stalls. You can bring horses in here. Normally this gate's closed. This gate here, right here, is normally closed right there and tied off. But in its prime, when Janice's dad, Fire Girl's dad, had horses, he would let the horses come in back here, and I think that at some point it was probably fenced back there so they couldn't get out that direction. Okay, let's go in. We'll go in and see what it looks like in here. I've shown some video in here before, but it's been a while. So, put the light on. So this is, it's an old pole barn, and the thing about it is the structure, the poles, all of it, it's solid. All of that is still solid, very solid. It is low. These right here, my head touches the top. So I'm exactly 6 feet tall. This is, I'd say, about 5'10", or maybe 5'11", probably 5'10". And so, just put up everything in here is but the 2x, it's 2 inches wide. It's all old barn wood. You can see the saw marks in it. I mean, there's a bunch of really good wood in here, and it is still solid. It all still works. The electric, yeah, that's where it comes in from the pole. There's probably some work to be done there. Got one breaker in it. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah, there's a little bit of work that needs to be done there. So this is where, you can let a horse and we put a cow in here. When we had our cow that got injured by some dogs, we would let it come in right there. No, not there, at the back one. We would let it come in right here, and we could lock him up during the night, keep him safe. So you could feed here. He gave a lot of thought, and Fire Girl's dad built this himself. I'm sure he had some help. Maybe not. She would probably say he didn't, but I don't know. But anyway, this could be revamped a little bit and still used for horses or cows. And back in the day, it was all square bales. So you have a hayloft here that goes up. See if I can climb up this. Give you a view up here. One more step. Kind of hard to climb and hold the laptop and hold the phone. So it's not very tall. It's probably, I might stand up in it. It might be 6 feet tall up here. Man, we had that going on. So, but all the wood's still good. Everything's good. It's solid. It just needs some work. Okay, that's interesting. So it needs work if we're going to keep it like this. So the tree we're looking at is right outside here. It would prevent us from getting this door open. And then he went through, and later he added this hay barn on. This was added on in the 80s. You can see it's different construction. It's still a pole barn, and it's solid. The doors all slide and everything, and we've got 250, 290, I don't know what it is. I think it's 290 bales and square bales stacked in here. And so this area was used. He would feed cattle right here. put hay right here. The cows would come under and inside here and eat. Keep it dry in here. We fed some hay there. We were feeding our steer, like I say, that had been injured. We were feeding him out in here and keep him safe at times. So the question is, do I put new tin on this barn, clean it up, work on the roof a little bit where it needs it, and keep it essentially like it is, and use it for these purposes? You know, you could put some new wood in here. It would clean up quite a bit with just a little bit of work, and clean all this out and everything. And Fire Girl's cleaned some of it out already. This was when we got it back. We had this place rented out for a while, and it came back really bad. But I've done some work right now. I just put junk in here. You know, it's largely not used. Probably, potentially, it would still be largely not used, but it would be fixed up and a little nicer, a little better. Not an eyesore, and bring value and all that kind of stuff. It is built pretty high off the ground. It's a pretty good step. We've got a big rock there, and then on up in, I might build some steps here or something. There's this old door. Our head chute's right there, and we load cows out of them. We treat them and everything. So, you know, a long time ago, another tree fell on it here and damaged the corner. That's all busted up. So if I keep it, I gotta fix all that or have it fixed. I'm 65. I'm too old to be up on top of that fixing that, especially by myself. And you can see right there that opens up, and Fire Girl would tell you that in the day her dad backed the truck up right there, threw hay up in there, and she stood up there in the hayloft with a hay hook and drug it in after he threw it up there. And that's how they got hay up in the hayloft. So this was all built open. So we've talked about coming in and repairing this. You know, we're not, in this day and age, we're not ever gonna feed hay here again. So we would tear all that off and clean this up, cut all these joists off, flush there, except the ones that are holding, that are, you know, cut them off on this side of the pole. Cut all that off and put some siding or something in here, dress this up a little bit and seal it up so that varmints can't get in there as easy. There'll always be some way, but as easy. And we could even put gates from here to there, and you could put things in here too if you wanted to. Critters. And then this part we'll keep. I mean, it's good and pretty solid. I might go back and trim that a little bit, make it look a little better. But this was all done pretty well and doesn't need to be torn down. So this part probably stays either way. The other plan is, because I want someplace I can park indoors a bigger tractor, vehicles and things like that. So the other plan is to tear it down from here that way. You know, I don't know. You tear it down and then it becomes, I don't want to get rid of all that old good wood because it has a lot of value, you know, so I'm sure people would tear it down for the wood. I don't know for sure where that goes. So I'm trying to think, and boy, if y'all have ideas, opinions, I need all the advice here I can get. So the other plan would be potentially to tear all this down here and then replace it with it's 24 wide and it's 30 this way and 24 wide going across it. Replace it with a similar sized barn with a concrete floor and a 16-foot overhead door and all of that, so you can pull a tractor in or vehicles in and that. If we don't, and it's not great, it's not a great place because, you know, then this transforms into something else probably if you come through it very often. And the other plan is to build a building out here to the east of the house. Well, the Fire Girl does not like that idea. She says she won't be able to see out across the pasture, which is true. That always happens. So she doesn't particularly like that, but she agrees we need a newer, nice concrete floor, nice barn, or workshop, not workshop, I don't know what you call it, garage, barn, Anyway, I don't know for sure what to do here. We're thinking about it, and if you guys have ideas, I'd listen to it. I guess probably right now I'm leaning toward fix it up, take the tent off, put new tent on it, fix the roof, fix it up inside here a little bit, clean it up inside, and then if I need a barn to park vehicles in, build it out there after I do this. I don't know. Either way, the tree has to go no matter what I do. The tree has to go. Also, if we did build a barn here, let me walk out across the snow. It's still pretty deep right here in places. If we did build a vehicle barn, I guess that's what you say, then we could come back on this side and build a little barn wood structure that has stalls in it like that, and you could come in this way and then put the animals in the stalls, which might make sense because it's pretty wide there. It's 30 feet wide there, 25 feet wide there, and you could put something in it. But this tree is going to come down either way. They're going to want a lot of money to take that tree down and grind the stump out. So have to see. Also, if I can get a discount, I'm going to take this tree down too, or have them take it down. This is a big tree. It's out over the RV shed. It's a big tree, so I'd like to have both of those taken down. This tree is big, and it's about half the size of that one. It's amazing. That may be the biggest tree that we have on the whole place. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Snow is all going away, slowly but surely. Got it. It's still deep in places, but largely it's going away. Burning through some firewood. Pretty good melt going on today. It's warmed up pretty nice. This little hoodie is about all you need for today. So we got a couple of pretty good bids. We're gonna have this tree right there taken down. It's not so bad. I mean, it's big. It's bigger than I would normally cut down and cut up, but it's not massive. He's also gonna take down that dead pine tree right there. I think I got pointing at the right thing. And before it comes down on our barn, he's gonna take it down, and we'll take down the big tree. So yeah, this is the back side back here. So we'll take this fence down right up in there, and they'll have to bring it all down in here, but they'll have some room, because it's pretty narrow right there to bring down a tree that big, and that pine tree too, right there. So they'll bring it all down in there, and then take a skid steer and push it all out this way, and it can go. We got a lot of space out here, so we'll make a nice pile out here and save some for firewood for cutting up and some for not.